You may not have a title, a mic, or a corner office, but guess what? You're still leading. In your home, on your job, even in how you carry yourself. Welcome to the Life Podcast. Today we tackle a question that some people often ask. Am I a leader? Spoiler alert, you are. Leadership isn't about roles and recognition, it's about influence. And whether you know it or not, someone is watching you and following your lead. I used to think that leadership is about standing on a big stage or being the boss, bossing people around, but I realized that I was already leading when I showed up consistently for my family, when I encouraged a coworker, when I chose integrity in a moment where no one else noticed. Leadership is less about the spotlight and more about the life lived with purpose, even when the rules aren't always clear. Jesus, the perfect leader, didn't recruit scholars or CEOs. He called fishermen, tax collectors, and regular people. And that is leadership. When he said to them, "You are the light of the world," what he was telling them is, light doesn't need a title. It just shines wherever it is. Timothy was very young, and Paul was telling him, let no man look down on you and be an example. That is leadership in action. If your life can influence other people, you're already in leadership. In fact, the question you should be asking isn't, am I a leader? It should be, how can I influence life better? Leadership isn't a position, it is influence. If you can impact someone's thinking or behavior positively, you are leading. Leadership starts where you are. In your office, in your home, in your church, wherever you are. It starts from there. Whether you are raising kids or running meetings, it is consistency that matters. Staying there and ensuring that your life and your actions influence other people positively. You won't always feel like you are up to the task, and sometimes you might even doubt yourself. That's okay. But one thing you must remember is that God often calls those that are unqualified and makes them qualified. And if you have that on your mind, you can rise to whatever task He's assigning you to. Another thing I want you to notice, you should lead with intention. You'll make mistakes along the way, but your humility will teach louder than your wins. So it's a win-win situation. So there are a few questions I want you to ask yourself carefully. Where are you leading right now? Your family? Your team? Your community? Are you leading with purpose or just surviving the day? It is time to stop waiting for permission. You're already in that role. Now grow in it. Take a few minutes today and write down 3 areas where you influence other people. Then ask yourself, what kind of leader am I being in those spaces? Ask God for wisdom to lead well in where you are and with what you have. Send this to someone you think is doubting whether they are a leader or not. Let them know that they are leaders. It's only influence that matters.